Alexa, volume 3. Hey.
Hey, so no, I don't believe in soul ties. I
Thank you. Oh,
absolutely do not believe in soul ties. I
thank you. Oh,
absolutely do not believe in soul ties.
thank you, Empress. Because it was a whole thing. And it was a whole thing. And I said, no way. I can't fucking believe that shit. And I believe I'm a very spiritual woman. I really do. But I'm not falling for that. I'm not, so, okay, so if that's not it, then it must be that my pussy
So,
stink.
so, so, no. So I don't believe in soul ties. In fact, um, the funny thing is, I find soul ties are usually thrown out by people who are very, very religious in terms of like usually Christianity, right? It's oh, soul ties, and or there it's the
But
red
I ain't never
pillars.
seen that shit in the Bible. Not ready.
Wait, actually, soul ties is in the Bible, and it's there
In the Old
once, and I
Testament?
love, huh?
In the
No,
Old
no. So
Testament?
wait.
Oh, that was Paul's
Uh,
letters?
wait, hold on. Let me think about where it is.
Because I don't believe shit that Paul said.
But wait, hold on. So wait. Let me backtrack.
I
Uh,
got, you know I
so
do.
I like. Wait, hold on. I like. So it's usually there's usually soul ties thrown out by the red pillars who like to say, oh well, women shouldn't have too many bodies because it's soul ties, but they
That's what I'm
never
saying.
worry
This never
about soul
happened to me
ties.
before. It
Wait,
never
wait, but
happened
they
to me
never
before.
worry
I don't
about
understand
soul
why.
ties when they're busy collecting bodies, right? When it's men collecting bodies, they never worry about soul ties when they're collecting bodies.
Okay,
But
so
when it's a
okay, so
woman,
let me answer
huh?
because I don't understand what it is. So when it was explained to me what soul ties was, what they had told me is that when you sleep with a person, you sleep in with all their exes and all their past history type of thing. I never got that with any of the hundreds of men that I sleep
Look,
with. I don't remember their. I don't even remember them, let alone their fucking exes. So I don't. So that's why I don't understand it. So what you tell me? What is a soul tie?
look. Number one, I don't believe in soul ties, and quite frankly, the only soul tie that is in the Bible is David and Jonathan. But they don't like to talk about that. That's
Oh
the only
wow,
soul tie in the Bible.
that's crazy.
David and
Really?
Jonathan.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Yep. David,
Oh, the other Saul.
Saul, Saul,
Was it in
Saul,
the
who
New Testament
was,
or Old Testament?
I think this was, if I'm, oh, Jesus Christ, was this,
You your age.
this has, this was King David. This was King David who this is King David who effectively Great Bathsheba sent her husband off to battle and had him unalived.
Okay.
Yeah, ended up falling in love, essentially falling for Saul, falling for Jonathan, the son of Saul. So yeah, that's the only soul tie in the
Oh,
in
so then
in the Bible.
so you say okay, so then it's impossible for me to get a soul tie with another man because it was only mentioned when it was man on man.
That's the only soul tie in the Bible. But it's hilarious to me because when people talk about soul ties, and especially when they're heavy into Christianity and they're like, oh, and then I go, hey, so tell me what was the soul tie
Thank you.
mentioned in the Bible, and they usually can't tell me what it was, and then I tell them, and I can usually see the blood drain out of the face because those are usually the hateful motherfuckers that want to,
No, I
want
mean,
to be answered.
I would believe it. I just don't know why I keep on finding these men who got limp penises. So they think that somebody like me did it like a jinx on me, and they think it's because I had the soul tie. I had a soul tie, and that's the reason why like I got like jinx with every single man that I've been with afterwards has been limp.
Uh, look, um,
Why people be putting shit in my head? Because you know I'm gonna be sitting here thinking about it. I can imagine that because I've been with a lot of men even before that, and I feel like it's my punishment. If anything, like I feel like this is my fucking punishment for being with so many damn men. You know what I mean? Like, all right, Adrian, you need to slow your ass down with all these damn men. We're gonna put you on a timeout. That's how I think of it as men. You see that?
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with that. I mean, part of it is the reality is, um, as men age, they're more and more likely to encounter that. That's just the reality. They're more and more likely to have that. You know, you're less and less likely as they age to
That's what I think. That's what I thought.
yeah. I mean,
That's honestly that's been my experience. Is because they're older and their testosterone is going low. So yeah, my doctor wants me to put me on a low dose of estrogen. She said my estrogen levels are fine, but my she said something about your uterus, like the wall of your uterus. I'm probably giving people too much information, but the wall of your uterus starts thickening when it's ovulate, and then it starts thinning out when you go ahead, right? When you release. So she's saying I'm in the in between stage. That's the reason why I'm so being so. But she said my hormones are fine, so she's trying to give me a low dosage so that the lining could be more regular on time or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. But
you're no, you're so you're probably in perimenopause, which is a phase that can go on typically for most women for about 7 years. You're in peri, and so when you're in peri, your period becomes intermittent. It's not regular anymore, and that shit is a motherfucker. It's a bitch to deal with.
you know what shocks me though, Empress, because they're giving you the options, right? So they tell you, oh, you could take birth control pills, you could take hormones, you could do a patch, or you could just have a hysterectomy, or not a hysterectomy. What do they call it now? Is it hysterectomy?
It's a hysterectomy. Yeah.
Why is that even an option? They're just giving out hysterectomies like that now.
I mean, so there are different levels of hysterectomies, and I mean, for some women, it's worth it. For
Obviously,
some women,
that's an option because I know. Don't get me wrong. I've seen a lot of young ladies who are getting the hey PT. I've heard it. I've seen it. So I can understand it. But usually, back in the days, so I can understand it. But usually, back in the days, that shit was like you had to have a certain type of criteria. Like they wasn't trying to like, especially insurance companies, was been really trying to pay for stuff like that.
mm-hmm. I mean, mm-hmm. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's still not an easy heal, but it's not as
I would
it's not as difficult. It's not as difficult as it once was.
They do it like the robots now, where they just like put
Yeah, it's
right?
laparoscopic. It's laparoscopic now.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So
back
it's an easier heal now. Right. So it's not as difficult as it once was. It's a better heal.
right.
Um and the options are easier. So now you have the choice of, like, for example, you can get everything taken out, or for example, you can like leave your ovaries. That you can like leave your ovaries. That is one thing that some people are choosing to do so that they're still getting their estrogen. You know.
All right, so I told I wanted the patch, but now here comes the bullshit, right? And now
Wait, say that again.
insurance. So insurance pay for hormones.
Um, depends on um depends on your insurance plan. I mean,
I gotta because every time I keep on because now I got an appointment to have a consultation. What do I need a consultation for hormones?
I mean, number one, you gotta before you go for a consultation, check with what your insurance is willing to cover.
Right. Well, I know they
So
don't
because it doesn't
my weight loss
huh?
because I try to get some type of pills to get me on something for me to lose some weight, and they would not give it to me. They told me they sent me to a nutritionist, and that wasn't covered under my insurance plan.
Right, because some of the insurance companies are like, look, if you're not diabetic, we're not covering the GLP-1s. And some of them, it's like, okay, you can be not diabetic, but you might have some underlying conditions that would make it worth it for us to still cover a GLP-1. So it depends on what your insurance company,
Girl,
and your not only your insurance company, but also your plan will cover. So you got to look at the details of your not only your insurance company but your plan.
all right, I don't want to do all that shit. I just guess I'll just keep my belly. I don't give a shit. I just gotta buy more clothes. That's it. I just gotta buy more clothes.
No, I mean, and here's the other thing. Not every GLP-1 works for everyone, so it's also about finding the right GLP-1 for you. Some GLP-1s work for some people, some work for other people.
I'm lazy. I'm lazy.
Look, then
I wanted to
maybe the solution isn't a cute nip and tuck. Invest in a cute nip and tuck.
No, it's my. I feel it look like I need to take a fucking shit. That's what it looks like. It's fucking. So I know so much information, but I'm like bloated, and and then when they so when I Google it and stuff, they say that's one of the and then when they so when I Google it and stuff, they say that's one of the symptoms of premenopause or whatever the shit is called, perimenopause.
Yeah,
Is that you get
sometimes.
pregnancy. I know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that shit. I saw my son last week. I feel like he got pregnancy belly too. His belly's so fucking big, Shannon. Oh my god, you see how big his belly is.
I mean, shit. Have you not seen a whole bunch of men who look?
Who can't even
whole
see
bunch of men. I've talked about for a long time a whole bunch of men who are running around talking about women need to be fit. What is it? Fit, friendly, and feminine. And meanwhile, they look like kegs on toothpicks. The nerve of them. The nerve of them. Looking like goddamn kegs on toothpicks. Got guts bigger than I had the day before I gave. And for just as long as we're clear on this, I like a snuggly brother. I like a snuggly brother. I like a snuggly brother. I have no use for a skinny man. Oh no, I take that back. A skinny man can go. I take that back. A skinny man can go. Can get something off a high shelf for me. A skinny man can shovel my driveway. A skinny man.
Did they do that though? I know they like to believe that they do that shit. They don't do. They don't do that shit either. That's why their bellies are so damn big. They can't even fucking bend over or walk or get out of a fucking chair. But they want to.
No. Like I said, I like a snuggly brother. Like I said, I like a snuggly brother. So
I like you too. I really do.
I like a snuggly brother. So I can say that I'm just gonna say I've known a snuggly brother who has shoveled out my car before. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna lie. I will not lie on the snuggly brother. I will not lie on the snuggly brother.
Right, you're gonna no matter if you snuggly, if you skinny, if you were raised right, you're gonna know what you need to do. I mean, I think that's basically it. Doesn't even. That's the reason why I don't understand why they sit there and generalize us, and we have to be a certain type of way. And it's like that. You could be that certain type of way, but it doesn't mean that she's gonna know what she's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like she's gonna be that woman for you anyway. But there's like a checklist or something. They gotta sit there and make sure everything gets checked. She's pretty. She knows how to cook. She knows how to clean. Like, get out of here with that dumb shit. I'm over it. I'm sorry. Did you see that bullshit that came in before or tried to?
Right. So, yeah, I just, I just don't play around when they start talking about. Oh yeah, she has to be fit, feminine. Yeah.
No, dumbest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. By the way, I don't understand what the fuck that means because I don't know what that means. I don't know what that fucking means. But I don't know. I just wanted to go live just to avoid everything because I've been, so
Yeah,
that's the reason
I
why
can
I
imagine. I can imagine because I was swiping earlier, and like this was much earlier in the day. Hi, Bones. What's good? What's up, Bones?
you're trying to do something and I don't know how to do anything. Hey, Bones.
Wait, what's going on?
I'm trying to do something and I can't figure out how to do it.
What are you trying to do?
Hold on, I hear you. You can't hear me though when I'm trying to do it though, right?
I have no idea what you're trying to do. No idea. I know better than to try to figure you out. My weekend was okay. You know, I survived it. That's always a good start. Went to a symposium, made a little stop at a jazz fest, did a little bit that made me happy, got in a little bit of rest. Overall, a pretty decent weekend. I will not complain.
I know what I was doing wrong. I figured it out. What I was doing wrong. You have to speak Adrian, Empress. You have to speak Adrian. I remember being at my old job in Georgia. My supervisor told me that they was like, you have your own language, Adrian. You have to. People need to learn how to speak Adrian.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I know it's a talent. It's a talent for people to have. Bones, my weekend sucked. My weekend sucked. I'm tired of being around limp penises. I'm really fucking over that shit, and I'm trying to figure it out. I'm doing something fucking wrong. I'm doing something fucking wrong.
Mm.
You saw that? But they're black,
Yep.
right? But it's black. So I have to ask you a question about that though, because when somebody is right, can you still see like they're trying? Did I tell you that ended up blocking him?
Wait, which friend?
Kenster, remember Kenster from back in the days that
Oh
he
yeah, 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 yeah.
okay, so I ended up
Yeah,
blocking
yeah,
him. Right?
yeah.
Okay, so every once in a while I see like he's coming in the room, but I blocked him. So if somebody tries to go in your room and you have them blocked, can you still see it?
So if they're blocked, they're not coming in for more than maybe a split second.
Okay,
They're really not coming in for more than a split second.
gotcha. Good.
Because even if they're coming in, let's say for example, if he
Yeah.
was,
Go ahead,
let's say
swoop.
he was friended with me, right?
Mhm.
And so he sees that I'm live, right? So he clicks on me. He might be able to slide in for half a second, and then the system is going to say, "Oh, Adrian has him blocked," and so the system is going to immediately boot him out and go, "Nope, the host has you blocked."
All right, but they don't tell him because he keep on trying. He always keep on trying. Still, I mean,
He might be trying, but the system is not going to let him see more than
oh,
like a split second, and it's
so he
going
doesn't
going
realize
to.
that that's what that means. Like when he can't get in, that means he's black. Maybe he doesn't realize that.
Oh no! The system is going to. The system will literally tell him,
Oh,
"Host
really?
has you blocked."
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know
yeah. So even if he tries coming in through through somebody else who is on the panel,
that. Mhm.
um,
Yeah, I know. I don't think like
the,
anybody that blocked me. I never tried to go in their room. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, but I'm telling you,
okay,
even if
I was
he,
wondering what that was. Okay.
yeah, even if he comes through, um, through somebody who is on the panel, literally, the system will, he might come in momentarily. The system will He might come in momentarily.
Hmm.
He might get a half a second view, but then the system's going to be like, oh no, Adrian has you blocked, and it will do another live
Okay. All right. So that okay. So because okay. So, but I don't. Then why does he keep on trying?
because he's persistent
Because it can't.
or
He can't
dumb,
possibly be blocked, right? Blocked, right?
or he might just be hoping that, okay, maybe she had me blocked yesterday, but maybe she's forgiven me today. You know what I'm saying? But that's
Mm-mm.
why.
Yeah, I don't do that shit. I ain't doing that. I mean, I do that shit, but when I'm done with somebody, I'm fucking done with somebody. It really is it because it's for what? Because people, I don't think people change. Empress, do you think people change?
Um, some do, but most don't.
I don't think they do.
Some
You, some do.
I
Some
will
do.
put it this way: change is a rarity.
Right. Because some people be held back,
Change,
especially when you live in a certain way for a long period of time. It's kind of hard for you to start thinking in different ways.
right? Those true come to Jesus moments are a real rarity. You know, so
That should be bothering me. That should be
I
bothering me.
I don't have high expectations for
I
those.
don't either. I don't either because honestly, the way that I am now is the same way that I was when I was 12 years old. I mean, yes. Have I maybe learned a little bit more? You know what I'm saying? Because of experience, probably. But I keep on making the same fucking mistakes. I know I fucking do.
You know,
I
and
probably still do.
the reality is some people are some people are look, I'm gonna be honest. Like there are some people that I've given way too many opportunities in my life.
Right. Is it the Aries? Do people normally do that? I think. Person, I think he do that. But
You
it,
know, I think people think that as Aries we are cold hearted and that, you know, we just burn through people.
I don't think
But
so.
I think
I
we
think
are
if
more forgiving
I think so
than
too.
people think.
I believe that too, Empress. I completely believe that because it's like you don't even just because I don't say nothing.
Now we might light you up real fast. We might light your asses up.
It's like, and then it'd be like a surprise of people, and because you know what it is too. Because when we love them, I believe, I think that when you love up on people so much, it's like they can't pot, and because we keep on taking these type of people back, and we keep on taking them back, we keep on taking it back, and when we cut them off, it's usually like a real quick like slap in the face, like where the fuck that came, like a pop in your mouth, and you know what I mean, and then you're like, wait a minute, what happened to Empress, you know? All of a
Mm,
sudden, it was like and they realize, oh, there's no more playing around. But again, then you got the ones that understand, and then there's ones that will be persistent and just keep on trying, and keep on trying, and keep on trying because the ego kicks in. No way can this person be mad at me.
so there's somebody that I used to tell that cuz I what people don't understand with me is that I enjoy a good debate. I do not like to fight.
Right.
And they don't understand that about me. They think because I like debating that I love fighting. I don't like fighting.
There's a difference, and I don't think people realize that there's a difference. Like I don't like to debate; I like to fight.
No. Mm-mm.
Because everybody, when
Nope.
people say when they go into a live and they'll be like, "Oh, but can I give you my rebuttal?" And I'm like, "Your rebuttal?" I'm like, "There's no rebuttal to it." Because to me, a debate is there's a right and a wrong answer, right? There's a yes or no. It's really clear cut. So, but in an argument, you could sit there and have your opinion. I can have my opinion, and we could just settle on you do what you want to do, and I do what I want to do. A debate, there is a clear cut line drawn. You think so?
No. So for me, when we're having a debate, I'm bringing information, I'm bringing opinion, and I'm showing you a different perspective than maybe you thought about before, right? And so I'm hoping that when I show you my information from maybe a different perspective than you've considered it before, maybe I can bring you over to my side, my way of thinking, right?
But does that happen?
When, oh, yeah, yeah, that can definitely happen. Now, when we get into an argument, now we're talking about something that is personal, and that matters in my real life, matters about how we interact,
That's true. Okay, I get it.
right?
Right. Yeah, it's more. It's definitely more personal.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely more personal. Like, all right, so all right, I get that.
Um, when we have an argument, now that's there's a problem.
Let me focus because that shit irritated my fucking soul. What the fuck you want?
Wait, what?
Nothing. Okay.
So yes. So the way I look at it is if you and I have an argument, then we have a problem.
Right. I agree with that shit. I completely.
We have a problem.
Right. I agree with that shit. I completely
You know what
agree.
I'm saying? And so I don't like to
You
have
think I debate?
arguments.
Do I argue? When I sit there and yell at these men, do I have debates or do I have arguments? Because I don't know them to take it personal. I don't give two fucks about what the fuck they got to say. Because I don't know them, so I'm not taking it and being emotional with them. But I do argue with them.
Yeah, I think you just like toying with them.
I do. Oh, I do. I like playing with them because they're so easy targets. They're easy targets, Empress. You know they're easy targets.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
To me, I don't often argue with friends. I can let a lot of stuff slide with a friend, but with a friend, when something really bothers me, I'm gonna pull you aside at some point and say, "Hey, I didn't like that. I'm gonna let you know."
you do that.
I give, huh?
You do that. I don't. I never do that. I never do that. I just cut them off.
I do. No, I give warnings unless
Responsible.
something was. Hey, Charles. Unless something was so horrific that that it cannot just be let go. You know what I'm saying? I give warnings. And then at a certain point, there are no more warnings. Now, I won't tell you you've run out. Like, I won't tell you you have one more warning or
I'm
two
not.
more warnings. I just tell you I didn't like that, and I let.
I'm not at that point. And that's. I think
But
that's. Maybe that's the fucking problem because
but
I've been holding
the
shit in,
problem
holding shit in,
is
holding shit
the
in.
problem. Yeah, but the problem is when they're no, you never know. Like, see, I'm the cookie jar that you don't get to look inside. So all you
Uh,
know is there was a cookie. You got to reach in, and there was. You know is there was a cookie. You got to reach in, and there was a cookie, and then you reached in, and there was a cookie, and then suddenly you reach in, and there are no more cookies. You never know when there's no more cookies inside.
right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because you never know when it's gonna come. I get
Right.
it.
You never know. You never know when's the end.
Right. I
That's
completely.
the way I operate.
No, I get that because I mean I don't give warnings though. I mean I do give warnings, but not to the point where I'm being really, I'm not really being direct. Maybe that's more not being really direct. So maybe I need to be more direct because I don't like, and you know how I don't like hurting people's feelings. Like I get really emotional hurting somebody else's fucking feelings. Did I tell you what? On the way in here anyway. Did you hear what happened between me and Hush?
Between you and who?
Hush.
No.
I had to block him. I blocked him. He made me cry on live. Charles was there. I couldn't fucking believe it. I was so fucking
God
mad.
damn.
Yeah, I was so fucking mad. Because I heard his feelings and I didn't know I heard his feelings. So because I heard his, like, because it came out of fucking nowhere. He just started getting mad at me out of fucking nowhere. And it wasn't the usual Hush. You know, usual Hush be like, fuck you, you bitch. It wasn't that. It was like, I could tell that I heard his fucking feelings. Man. Then he said we couldn't be friends no more. I said, that's fine. So I just blocked him off everything. He said we couldn't be friends no more.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Interesting.
But again, it is what it is. It is what it is what it is. So that's what really do. It's what friends hurt me more than fucking. It is what it is. I'm just in the mood, Charles. I'm in the fucking mood.
Hey, how was your day, Charles?
Is it hot as it over there as it is?
Wait. Was this weekend?
Yes.
Your date weekend?
Yes.
Your date, Charles?
His car's still not fixed. His car's still not fixed, and there's no Ubers around him to get up, and there's no rental car places either.
Charles. Charles.
And I don't have the pay. I don't have the time or energy to be googling nothing. So
yeah.
Well,
this is your lucky night. This is your lucky night, Charles, because I am actually not in the mood to look up shit.
Right.
Well, you can look it up all you want. I have no problem with it. Do you want to see how much rental cars I was looking at today were? $1,000 for the next 3 weeks while my truck is in the shop because the part that the mechanic effed up on my truck. While my truck is in the shop because the part that the mechanic effed up on my truck.
I just told you I just told you I'm not in the mood to look up shit tonight.
No, I did.
Didn't I just say that?
I got you. 3 weeks.
All right, well, how much is that? Divide that by 3.
Well, that is in part because you live out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and
now,
I have
you
an hour to go get
the horse? Grab a horse.
Grab
a horse.
I was about to say, have you considered what it would cost for you to rent a horse?
Well, if I could rent a horse, I'd be doing that in a heartbeat. I'd be more than happy to do that. But the thing is, it take me 2 days to get to Omaha. So, on a horse.
Oh, you can document it.
Yeah, I could document it. That's true. I got 2 days of riding horseback to go on a date. Hell, that'll be one hell of a
You could probably rent a horse to get to a cheaper car, though.
So the cheaper car is an hour and 10 minutes away. That's where the rental car is. Basically the same place I'm pretty much going. So yeah.
All right, so why don't she come to you? Isn't she a doctor?
Well, yeah, she is a doctor, but why would I ask her to come to me? That would be rude.
Because you don't have the means.
Wait.
You have the means. I'm not going to ask.
Now is the moment. Now is the moment where I get to be an asshole. How much is a helicopter?
A hell of a lot more than $1,000 for 3 weeks. So yeah, we ain't gonna go into that.
I haven't seen that dude since. I don't even remember his name.
Yours helicopter is gonna be clear up there in Omaha or clear out there in Lincoln. So yeah, we're not gonna do a helicopter either. I'm on a budget.
Okay, fine.
She's a doctor. I'm not asking her to pay for my helicopter.
I'll be easy on him too, Empress. I'll be easy on him too. He told me this shit yesterday. Or maybe the day before yesterday.
Okay.
Now my truck is going to be in the shop for 3 weeks now. Now I have to figure out a way to I'm going to have to rent a rental car for the 2 weekends from now because my company picnic we're all going to the company picnic together. So I'm going to have to do that. I don't have a choice.
That's going to be nice.
Well, I mean...
But I'm going to have somebody drive me all the way out to the damn rental car. To pick up the rental car, drive all the way back down here, drive all the way back up there.
Wait, does no one from your company live anywhere near you?
Well, they live near me, but they don't live near where our company picnic is. It's an hour and a half away, too.
But can't you just ride with them? Shit.
could ride with them, but what am I going to do with the 2 kids that I have here, plus her and her 2 kids? Are we
Oh,
all going to ride with them? That would be really not okay.
Hey,
okay,
Harmony.
Hey,
okay. I
we're going to
wasn't
go to the
factoring that.
yeah, uh-huh.
I wasn't factoring them in. Okay, I didn't
Oh,
realize you
sorry,
were taking all of them to the company picnic.
yes,
Okay, okay,
that's the
okay.
whole, all of us. I had to
Yeah,
pay
that was the
100.
plan. They were
I had
supposed
to,
to eat by themselves at first, and then once they know that they themselves at first, and then once they know that they
I'm
really
still
like
doing
it,
that.
they
I'm
were
still
gonna
doing
go
it.
ahead.
I got
And,
that covered. Hold on, I got that covered. So
Okay,
we're gonna
okay,
go up. We're gonna
okay.
go up. I'm gonna take Saturday off that weekend, so I can go up Friday night. I will take her to dinner Friday night, and we'll have Saturday to do whatever we want to do. Saturday dinner, lunch, whatever, and then Sunday we will all get together. Everybody
and
together on Sunday.
Okay.
See, so I got that covered too.
all right.
But I had no choice on the company picnic because I had to spend $135 in the tickets for the 3 of them to go. So
Mm-hmm.
Ugh,
Let's see. Do you own a ski mask?
I do own a ski mask, but I'm damn sure not robbing a bank.
thank you, Ivy.
I didn't say rob a bank, just
Mm.
a car.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. There you go. You do live. No. Oh yeah. Oh okay. There you go. You do live. No, I live in Nebraska, right?
Look, I'm just throwing
Everybody
options
in
out there.
Nebraska carries something that you don't
Well,
want to mess with. So
oh
Well,
Lord. Well, man, Charles, Charles, do you believe in soul ties?
I have heard about it a little bit, but I do have not researched it enough to really say that I believe in it. So I cannot say I believe in it. No.
I don't believe in it either. But I was told that I had a soul tie. That's the reason why every man around me since the last man I've been with has been having lit penises.
Well, I would think isn't the soul tie to one person specifically though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they believe that I have a soul tie to one particular person, right? And that's the reason why all these men that I've been with afterwards have been having lit penises because I have a soul tie, and it's like bad juju.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think that you're just running
no.
in bad D. I just, just
They
yeah.
said that, or they said that, but my punani snake. Or I'm not.
Yeah. I find that hard to believe too. So I'm gonna guess at the end of the day, it's probably just bad D and people not taking care of their health. 'Cause there's a lot of that nowadays.
Right.
So
They had me convinced for a little bit. They had me
A
convinced.
lot of men who don't
I
drink
have
water,
a
a lot of men who don't drink water, don't go to the gym, who don't pay attention to their high blood pressure or pre-diabetes. Come
yeah.
on now.
Yep. I had my A1C checked 3 months ago with 5.6. I'm right on the line. I have to work on mine getting down. So that's why I eat my oatmeal every morning and do all that kind of stuff every morning. And yeah.
And I say it from the standpoint of some people are just genetically predisposed to some of these things, but the important thing is to deal with it. And I
Well,
say this as somebody, no, just so we're clear, I say this as somebody who has multiple autoimmune disorders, right? But I present, like, no joke. I told you on Saturday I went to a lupus symposium.
Right.
There were people there who looked at me and said, "Are you a caregiver or are you
I believe that.
somebody with lupus?" Right? And when I said, "Oh, no, I have lupus," and then they were like, "Oh, you do?" And then I told them how long I'd been diagnosed, and some of the people were absolutely shocked.
see, a lot of
Because
people
when,
don't realize that they're the natural things that we're supposed to have every day will help a lot of these things, right? So I have Crohn's, right? And I have autoimmune issues too, lymphedema, Crohn's, and stuff like that, right? So, but, I eat, I double up on the zinc every single day. I eat, I use boswellia, I use turmeric, I use curcumin, I use,
right,
all of these different things that are natural anti-inflammatories. I make sure I take vitamin D. I take all of those B vitamins that we're supposed to take. But there's a lot of people only focus on the 3 that keep them awake. Well, I have a vitamin B complex that has all 8 in them. So
Shit, a lot of people don't take a single vitamin and haven't gone to a doctor this decade.
Yep.
Or in a decade.
Very true.
I mean, did I ever tell you that when me and my ex-husband got together, he went for a job, for a job, and they took him for a physical. They found out his blood pressure. It was the first time he just went. They took him for a physical. They found out his blood pressure. It was the first time he just went to a doctor or anything. And when, I don't know, he was 30 years old at the time, and they say his blood pressure was like 250 or something real fucking crazy. At the job interview, they ended up having to take him to the hospital because that's how high his blood pressure was.
Jesus.
I know. So they, of course, they doped him with all different types of blood pressure medication just so they could, lower his blood pressure. So he was on that shit since he was 30 years old.
Blood pressure meds are one of the biggest notorieties for ED ever. Ever. They will knock ED. They will knock your D into the dirt quick.
Right.
Well, actually,
A lot of people don't.
hold on. Wait, hold on. Even before we get to blood pressure medication knocking your D into the dirt, high blood pressure or low blood pressure, because what does it take to have
A hard D is what?
good blood flow, because a lot of men don't realize it's not an actual bone in there.
Nope.
It's not an actual bone.
We don't think that.
Cartilage and blood vessels.
No, I'm serious. There are some big dummies who think it's a bone.
Yeah, it's cartilage and blood vessels. But it's also why I eat a product called Super Beets every day. It gives me 1,000 milligrams of beetroot powder every day. You bet. I take 1 pill for my heart because I have an irregular rhythm on my heart. Well, it's not an irregular rhythm. It's I have an extra beat. So the top part of my heart actually formed a secondary electrode line to cause my upper part of my heart to beat an extra beat.
Right.
So, I take 1 pill a day, a little pill every day, and that's all I have to take to manage that, and it goes right back to normal. And I take my beetroot powder, and it takes it right back to my blood pressure is perfect. I have
So you
doctor
to keep you from going into like tachycardia.
It could eventually develop to that point if I let it go. My blood pressure the last time I checked it when I was at the doctor was 118/65.
Oh, that's good.
Excellent.
That is really good. My blood pressure is always low. My blood pressure always is 96 or something. It's always fucking low.
So even that might be a situation where you might want to think about eating beetroot powder and stuff because it might be a flow problem issue on that too. Because low or high, your blood pressure. But if you're naturally always been low your whole life, that's different because your body's naturally been that way your whole life. But you don't want it to go too low. But of course, if you've always had it, you're never gonna. It's normal for you then.
No, they never say anything about it. The only thing they say about it is they always do it twice because they think there's something wrong with the machine. And I'm like, no, that's my blood pressure. It's normal.
And I always recommend beetroot powder for anybody. If you can eat beets, that's great. If you can't eat that much beets, super beets. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
2 little gummies.
Right.
2 little gummies, it gets you 1,000 milligrams of beetroot powder every single day, and it is one of the best things in the world for you.
Right.
I also have actual beetroot powder pills that I use. These are there's just strictly beetroot powder. There's nothing else in them. It's only beetroot powder. And these are on 1,300 milligrams if I take these.
That's a lot.
Right. But so at the end of the day, just know that a lot of if you were to spend, let's say, a weekend or long weekend, so like 3 days with some of these men, you would see how they eat.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
can't
you would
even
see
make
that
it through a fucking session, let alone.
no. It's not even the session, but you would see how they eat. You would see that a lot of them don't drink water. Hey, Keith.
Yep.
You would see that a lot of them don't drink water. You would see that a lot of them reject fruits and vegetables.
Yep.
I guarantee you.
Alright, so it's a them problem. It's not a me problem.
Right. And I'm telling you, a lot of them, I promise you,
Oh,
are
look
doing
at
those.
Charles. Hey, Charles. You so Charles. Charles, you're so white teeth. You know that, right?
My head, the size of my head, the size of my bottle,
You gotta be a bottle.
every day.
Ooh, Charles, it's so big. It's so
It
big.
is.
Look at my bottle. You see my bottle?
That's right. I'm just saying. You see that? That's my water bottle. Every day I drink that
Okay,
thing.
so I had a guy tell me.
And I also mix aloe in my water every day.
Kill my aloe plant. I just looked at it earlier. That shit looks so bad. It looks so bad.
Water it.
I think it has too much water because I leave it outside and it's rain. You know, Florida rains and like pours.
No, the humidity's killing it. It's not meant for humidity. It's a cactus. It's a form of a cactus.
And there's a cactus growing in my front yard too. Are cactus native to Florida?
No.
No, I didn't think so either.
Somehow got you with a cactus. That one I'll say is probably karma, but no, I'm just kidding. But I will say that aloe is not meant to be watered that much. No, if you have it outside where it rains all the time, aloe is not made for that either.
It looks bad. It looks real fucking bad. Matter of fact, I should take it before I take my. Hey, mama, money. Before I
Forgive me. I had to do that. You know, I
But
could
you
not
need to-
resist.
You need to milk it.
milk
And
what?
Milk your aloe plant before it dies.
Milk my aloe plant. I don't know how to milk a fucking aloe plant.
It's very simple. You break the leaf off. You squeeze all the stuff out of the leaf.
I can't even see it from here because it's too dark.
It's too dark. Bring it in the house.
It's like so fucking random. I don't know why.
There's a lot of light. I don't know what that means.
Huh? Sorry.
It says download requires a lot of light. I don't know what that means, but he might have meant aloe. Aloe doesn't need a lot of light, but they don't need a lot of water.
I don't know where this cactus came from. It's on the side of, and I was trying to show you the cactus, but it's coming on the side of my house. It's like in rocks. Do you think that maybe the lady had it planted there before I moved in the house?
Yeah, that might have been.
I've been here for 5 years.
Either that, or you know, nature has a way of sending out the seeds. You know.
Thank you, Mama Money.
That's
Really?
true. Yeah, it'll pick up the seed and the seed will fly.
You can't even see it no more anyway. So you think I should bring it inside? All right. So you said I had to milk it.
Absolutely. Huh? I would definitely bring it inside. Let it get out of that rain. I would bring it on your porch. Put it over your porch where it's out of the rain, but where it gets plenty of sun.
Well, too, and then it ended up dying because it wasn't getting enough water. I guess I don't know.
That's because you actually have to water it. You know.
I don't know how it ended up outside. I really don't, because it was in my porch. I don't know why how it ended up outside, but it's outside now. All right, I have to put you down because I have to go pick it up, and I need 2 hands.
Okay. It's a good plant.
Lord, I've never known. Well, this is a first. When a man tells
Right there. No.
Adrian, this is gonna be a first. A man has told Adrian to milk, and she's gonna do it, and it's gonna take 2 hands, and this is gonna be a story. I guarantee it. So I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna leave it right there, and I'm not gonna say anything. Thank you, Mommy. Thank you, Ivy, and thank you, It's the Hoodie.
Come on, guys. Thank you, guys. Now, spoon it. You always milk the green ones, but don't worry about milking it right now. Put it up against the fence, right? The screen right there. Not your door, but put it right up against the screen right there. Right there. Set it right there, so it gets plenty of sun. But you don't have to put it out in the rain. Now, what you can do though is once a week or twice a week, you can set it outside when it rains, and then bring it back in, and then you don't have to worry about
Doing
water.
all that. That's a lot of
Or
work.
just freaking get a damn pitcher and put water in the damn thing once a week.
I'm not gonna remember to do all that. You're gonna have to
Do
remind me, girls.
you know that? I'll remind you. I got you. That's not a problem. You know I'm a farmer. I got you. And yes, it will take two
He's a
hands.
man. I'm a man, so I'm supposed to be a leader.
Man, farmer. I can help you with reminding you about the plant. I got you. There's a difference. What that band shit? We don't need to worry about that bullshit.
Because you men are men. Thank you, Mama Money, for completing my live goal. All right, so I guess that's what I'm doing. I don't know what I just did. Hold on. All right, so what else is going on? Anything else new and exciting? My quiet time was actually about reset. I need a reset. Y'all need a reset?
Yes.
What-
Vacation.
Is that what resets you?
Fishing. Going fishing.
Going fishing to reset. So you go fishing, like, okay.
I just go and relax.
I cannot imagine Adrian doing well with fishing. I know, like, I just say it from the standpoint of, because sometimes I take spawn fishing. I do not fish. I do not, just so we're clear, I don't fish. But he likes fishing. He finds, huh?
I know that he does.
Yeah, he loves fishing. He got into it some years back, and it is how he decompresses. And I think that is a really good skill set for him to have, to be able to. Because I think a lot of people, adults included, don't know how to decompress. So
right.
I'm glad that he figured out how to decompress, and it's a thing that I really encourage in him. You know. Because I found that at times he was becoming, he was like becoming too stressed. And so anytime I can help him decompress, cool. So there will be times where, like, okay, you want to go fishing, and I'll sit there and I'll pop up my little tent. I'll sit there, I'll read, I'll do something else, whatever.
See, that's exactly the whole point of fishing too, right? So not always are you going to worry about catching things, but it's just the time out there in nature, relaxing and decompressing completely. Absolutely.
Right.
You're away from all the BS. You're away from all the crap. I don't have to deal with people. I just deal with fishies. Fishy.
Right. But I don't see it being good for Adrian, because I see her wanting to turn on a speaker and be loud, or wanting to talk a lot. And no, I'm serious. I'm so serious. Like, so here's the way.
Deep sea fishing, though. If we put her on a boat and took her out deep sea fishing,
I'll be too busy swimming. I'll be swimming. Can I swim?
no, we're swimming, because the fish are big enough they don't worry about you. Exactly. That's the point, though.
The ocean makes me cry.
You know,
I don't have.
you know what? So here's a good compromise. For example, you might like paddle boarding. If you like swimming.
No, I be seeing those people with the fucking paddleboard. That's a lot of fucking work. That's not like you go in.
If you can swim, you can paddleboard. You don't think that swimming is work?
I was going to say, I love kayaking. Kayaking is so much fun. It's so relaxing.
That's more work. That's work too.
I love kayaking. Kayaking is so relaxing.
I don't know how you can think that swimming isn't work, but paddleboarding or kayaking isn't. How, Sway?
I mean, because when I'm swimming, I'm not really swimming. I'm not like going through a.
Oh, she likes to puddle.
No, I'm swimming. I go out there, but once I'm out, like all the way in the water, like when I'm out there, I like to just relax. Yes, now I'm like mostly just,
You know what? When I'm out there, I can just, you know what? If you're in a kayak, you know what you can do? Not do shit and just rest in the kayak.
Yeah, but who's gonna maneuver it? But I still gotta do all that work.
You don't think it's not more work to?
I guess I don't know. I'm not. No.
And it's moments like that, moments like this that I go, how are we birthday twins? How?
Because I don't wanna. Because I don't
Because
wanna.
our logic is not logicking at this moment. It's not matching up. How, Sway?
I don't believe me. I was trying to answer that question so many fucking times, Empress.
And then there are moments where we walk into a store. There are moments when we walk into a store more than 1,000 miles apart, and we go, "I will have the same dress."
Right.
How?
I don't know. That shit was fucking crazy as hell. Thank you for my vote. Thank you, Mama Money. You better be feeling better. What is it? Felt pretty yesterday. Mama Money went live yesterday. And she, are you gonna go live today, Mama Money? But did you go live? I hope I didn't miss your live. What's doing recapping the same shit that everybody else is fucking recapping?
I feel like I should be. Wearing all black as I mourn Malcolm Jamal Warner.
I know, but you know what? The thing is, Lisa wasn't really. I mean, it was tragic, but it wasn't like it was like a long process. He was sick, or he was like an OD type. You know what I mean? It wasn't really like he was. It was just a freak accident.
Yeah, but I feel like I feel like he was one of the good ones that, like, he was still doing so many good projects, piece by piece, and he was not one of the problematic ones. There are so many shitty ones that I would happily submit to the gods, right? Like, take these shitty ones.
Never works out.
Take these shitty ones. Huh?
It never works out that way. The shitty ones be lasting for fucking ever. And get away with everything. It's always the good ones.
Are you talking about shitty man?
Hey, Betcha, of course.
Okay.
So what I'm talking about is the fact that Malcolm Jamal Warner, the one who played Theo on the Cosby Show, he unalived in a drowning incident.
Are you really seriously have explained to Charles who it was?
Well, sometimes people don't know who somebody is based on,
Theo on the Cosby Show. I know the Cosby Show really well. I used to watch it all the time. I love that.
Right, but when I said Malcolm Jamal Warner, did you know who I was talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so he unalived in a drowning incident.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh wow! Yep. You late on these TikTok shit. It's all on my timeline.
I'm always late on shit like that because I hardly ever watch the news. I hardly ever watch any of this stuff.
No, it's on TikTok.
It happened. It happened in Costa Rica.
It happened in Costa Rica.
Yep. Was he in the ocean?
I don't know if it happened in a lake, a pool. I don't know. I just know it happened in Costa Rica.
Well, because Costa Rican waters are pretty stout. The undertow on the waters are stout in Costa Rica, from what I hear.
Look, I don't know if it happened in a lake, a pool. I don't know if it happened in the ocean. I just know it happened in Costa Rica. I just know he is no more.
He's looking it up. I can't stand you and Charles. I can't stand y'all too.
Look, we are people who like data, okay?
I'm not a data person, obviously. I'm a fly by the night type of girl. Who did that one? Pretty Woman. What did she used to say on Pretty Woman? That she was a fly of the night type of girl? When she was asking for prices? I don't know. Forget it. I know everything has to do with prostitutes, I guess.
He was in the ocean. He was on a beach in the Caribbean. And yes, we need data. Leave us alone.
I want to complain about my youngest son. I want to complain about my youngest son. My son got a job, right? And well, he been had a job. And so, but I noticed him lately because I'm not cooking and I'm not buying no food. So because I'm not cooking, not buying no food, he's been spending a lot of money on takeout, right? Because also when I've been cooking, he keeps on buying takeout, and then next thing you know, I got all this food in the house. So he decided, because I asked him, I said, well, how much money are you spending on food? He's like, too much, I'm about to go food shopping. So he bought all this meat, and this was 2 weeks ago. In his mind, he was going to cook all this fucking meat. Who's been cooking? Me. I've been cooking. I made meatloaf the other fucking day because that was just like the meat is there. So I made meatloaf the other day. Then yesterday I made chicken and rice. He's just gonna come home right now with fucking Chipotle. Then what? And he's looking at me. I'm like, are you kidding me? Come on with Chipotle when I've been cooking for the last what's the day?
Young man. Now, where, is he near you?
He's in his room.
I was going to say, young man, you will respect the fact that your mama cooked and respect that and eat her dinner that she cooked you. Don't do that. Be nice.
Look here.
Why am I chewing his ass when he's not
do you
in
know?
there? Anyway.
Listen, at least I didn't spend money how that's his food that he fucking bought.
Do you know how thrilled my son would be if he thought that he could buy the meat and I would just magically cook it for him?
It shows up cooked. You know.
I'm not even kidding. I am not even kidding.
Do you believe in magic?
Yeah.
I know, right?
When you start getting some money, when you start getting paid, that's what it is. That money, you remember being young and you used to get shit. Even back then, when we used to get paid, we thought $100 was a lot of fucking money.
Yep. Well,
look here.
It is at the end of the day.
The spawn does not like spending his own money, but he will spend his money on what he thinks is important to him.
Kids Spawn. I love that. That's funny. That's
so it serves multiple purposes. Number one, I don't want to use his name on this app because people are fucking weird.
They are fucking weird.
People are fucking weird. So
what the crap? They are fucking weird on here. That's a damn fact.
Right. So it's the first purpose it serves is it doesn't give them his real name. You know what I'm saying? So it protects him. You know, he has his own social media presence, and he deals with recruiters and all of that. But it keeps them from, going to look him up and perhaps harassing him, or maybe even doing something that would be damaging to his, his prospects for getting recruited.
Absolutely, copy that. Is he going to college or is he going above college?
So he's a rising senior in high school.
Copy that. So he's going to college.
Yeah, he'll be going to college.
What is it? Good evening.
Look at Alabama. Look at Alabama. They're telling to look at Alabama. I'm just saying.
So I mean,
programs in the country.
You know what?
Hey,
I mean,
my
if
Valentine's.
we're honest,
hey, everybody.
Mommy
Hey,
Money.
Mommy Money. How are you?
Hey. How you feeling? How you feeling?
Not good. I wish I had some more pain meds. Hey, Moonshine.
Yeah.
I don't like pain.
I'm sorry.
I don't like pain either.
I don't like it either. Trust and believe.
And they won't give you no more?
Not of the ones that work.
Yeah, unfortunately, in the past, let's say, decade or so, a lot of the states changed their laws so they're very, very limited on how much they can give you of certain ones.
And I don't like taking medication. But when I'm in pain, I'm going to take that motherfucker. I'm going to take it because I don't like being in pain either, Mom. I'm a big fucking baby. I can take pain, but it's like, especially that type of I'm sorry that you feel this way.
I'm so sorry.
I know.
I wish I could take your pain away.
Me too.
I hear you. Pain sucks.
Which pain?
Charles, you like pain. You like
I like pain. No, I like inflicting
No, Charles
pain.
likes. I was about to say Charles likes giving pain.
I like inflicting pain, not having pain. Very different. Yeah.
So, weren't you supposed to mow my lawn today too? You gonna mow it tomorrow? Yeah.
And eat your mother's dinner that she cooked for you. That's not nice, young man.
He's leaving. He's leaving August 1st.
Oh, that's what I came to
That
say.
dinner before he
Look,
leaves, 'cause
Charles.
that ain't fair.
Charles, None
Yes,
of my
ma'am.
children ever eat my dinner.
What do you mean they
None
don't
of my
eat your dinner?
children eat my dinner. They don't.
What the? Oh no,
I,
that doesn't happen in my house. Oh no,
yeah, that
We
does
know.
not
We
happen.
don't.
that's it.
We don't have them type of households,
Right.
Charles.
You eat
They
what's
eat
cooked.
whatever the hell they want to eat, whatever's in the
I'm
kitchen.
not trying to fight
Mm-mm.
it.
Oh no, no. Well, see, I also have a very specific rule that everybody eats together, dinner together. So that's my rule. So
I was like that with my oldest one. With the youngest one, I just threw all those rules and regulations out the fucking window. I was too tired. Do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care.
Well, Charles, we don't get to eat together because most of the time somebody getting off at a later time than somebody else, or somebody getting home later, or one person's home and the kids, and it just don't ever work out to be the same time. It's a
well,
fairy tale world that you're talking about, but we've just never
it's
experienced it.
not. But if you can't do
Yes,
dinner,
it is.
hold on. If you can't do dinner together, then at least try and do breakfast together because everybody has to get up and get ready for the day, right?
We rushing. We too busy.
For the day, right?
We rushing. We too busy trying to get to the
Hell, everybody trying to get out the door. You better eat breakfast at school. I ain't cooking no damn breakfast.
You're up at 3 o'clock in the morning. What are you talking about? 3 o'clock in the morning. You got plenty of time.
Charles, I tried to say this shit in a nice way. Only the white people do that. We don't do that. We don't have them type of households and shit. That shit is on TV. We don't have it for real.
All right, copy that. Oh, shut up now and be nice. All right.
It's okay, Charles.
Adrian still is up at 3 o'clock in the morning, though. She's still going to hit plenty of breakfast time. She has all that coffee.
Sure. I don't know, like I said, maybe back in the days when I didn't have, when I was staying at home and I had time to do that shit, yeah, but nah.
What do you mean? When you had time to do, what is 3 o'clock in the morning good for if it's not for actually making breakfast?
What I'm saying?
Breakfast came free in school. I wasn't making fucking breakfast. That was the last thing I was fucking doing. But
But if it's been free for my kids, that's why they go to school to eat breakfast. Don't be worrying me in the morning. Get your ass out here on the bus.
You don't get free breakfast? I was happy when they put free breakfast in the schools.
Yeah, my
Me
kids
too, child.
My kids get free breakfast
Yeah, well,
in school, but I also still have them eat here because I want them to eat a healthy breakfast because that shit they serve in schools is shit.
Let me tell you
and
something.
honestly,
You know
that's
what
about
it
to
was
go
good?
away. That's about to go away for a lot of school districts because
But you know
of
what
all
it
the
was
different
really
cuts.
good? When Michelle was in charge of that shit. Yo, they were having salads. They were having the best fucking food. School Obama administration had
You
left.
know, she pissed a lot of students off, right?
Why? Because it was healthy food. I know.
No, because not just healthy. No. Healthy food for lunch is one thing, but then she took all of the snack foods out of every school vending machine completely and made it so there was only health food, health nut food, not just health food, health nut food in all those machines. So she pissed off a lot of kids. Just saying, I heard all about that. My kids told me all about it. I can't believe we got all this health food nut shit in the damn shit machine. Oh my god! Just eat the shit and shut up. No, I hate that stuff.
They was pissed. I ain't gonna lie. But you know what? They noticed the difference when they went back to when Obama wasn't in administration anymore, and they started getting that bullshit food
I
again.
agree. I
And then they
will.
started
I
getting
will.
pissed like, oh, we got
That's very
chicken.
true.
You know, that fake chicken again. We got this. They will complain. The hard ass pizza.
Like I said, I will admit on the fact of the lunch that they were getting when Obama was in office was very good. I will admit that they actually were also getting full on the food that they were eating too. That's the other thing, you know. But after that, it kind of everything went downhill again. We won't go into that. But yeah, I will admit they actually were getting full. They were eating better. They were healthier. You know, that's why I still make them eat breakfast here, the healthier breakfast here, and stuff like that. So.
Right, but like I said, a lot of the states, those free lunches are about to go away.
Oh my goodness, I believe it too.
They might. We'll see.
Those free lunches and those free breakfasts. No, because even my state, which is, better in better condition to be able to provide that stuff. Some of the school systems have already said that shit is gone.
Well, yeah, that's because a lot of that's going to be going to.
She's right though. In all of them, Well, all the states supposed to do it. It ain't just a few. All of them. They give free breakfast. Supposed to cut it out, and they not supposed to get
Right.
it
So now
this
it's
coming
now it's
school
going to
year.
be right. It's going to be up to the individual school districts to decide whether they're going to pay for it or not.
Well, first it's up to the state if they're going to fund that to the school districts, and then the school districts are going to
That's
decide.
what they're not doing, Charles. Didn't you just hear us say that? The states are not going to fund it anymore.
Well, they have to
Right,
because
because
if they
no,
don't,
no,
then
they don't.
then there's no way.
They
They
don't
don't have to
They
fund
don't.
shit.
They
They
don't
wasn't
have to
funding it
fund it,
before.
Yeah, they are.
especially
They weren't
since.
doing it
No,
before.
no, no.
State,
Wait,
the
hold
state,
on.
the school district.
Wait, hold on, because on top of all of that, um, there was there's a whole bunch of states that are already suing the federal government because there was money that the federal government the that the federal government was supposed to pay out, and they literally waited until the day before the checks were supposed to go out. So I guess it was supposed to go out, let's say, probably supposed to go out, June 30th? Or maybe it was supposed to go out July 1st. They waited till like June 30th to tell them. They literally waited till the day before the money was supposed to fall into the state's hands. And this was money that was supposed to go out for the schools specifically, to tell them, you're not getting this money. You're not getting the money. And for this, my state alone, there are school districts, like my city. I'm trying to remember if my city alone is out like 7 million. There are multiple cities in my state that are out like 7 million. And keep in mind that my state is a donor state. So there are multiple states that are suing.
Would not surprise me. I said it would not surprise me. And there's a lot of shit that's been going on with this damn president and people, whatever the hell they call that. My brain's not working tonight. But the administration,
to do this,
that's just
to
ridiculous.
do this as we're ramping up for schools to go back into session, it's not even like, hey, we're pulling the money for not this school year but next school year. You're doing it as schools are ramping up to go back into session.
Well, they're
That
also
is
dismantling
insane.
the whole federal public.
Oh, I know that.
Can I ask you a question? Do they still have the WIC program?
Say that again.
Do they still have the WIC program?
The WIC program,
Yes.
yeah, still in
I
effect, yeah.
haven't had a baby in a long time, so I don't even understand. But I remember when I was getting WIC, WIC used to like educate the children, not the children, the young people about when they first had their babies. On like
You're like muffled. Something's going on with your mic. I can't hear you very well. You're muffled.
You can't hear me?
Now I can hear you better. Now, yes.
Oh, it's because I'm talking away from the phone.
Okay, now say what you were saying about WIC again, please.
I was asking this because I don't have any babies or whatever, right? So I didn't know they had it because I don't hear young people talk about, or people with young children talk about WIC anymore.
No, WIC is still in effect, but they're going to, along with the funding that they're cutting from Medicaid, part of that is supposed to come out of WIC, and some of that is supposed to come out of medical, and some of that is also supposed to come out of the food assistance. What's the food assistance one? The food stamps. What's that one called?
Okay, so I got a question.
Snap.
Why?
Snap.
Thank you. So it's all supposed to come out of free programs.
Why do
Sorry.
people keep asking about WIC? And WIC is for babies. If you ain't got no damn babies, it ain't no good anyway. You can't do nothing.
Right.
You can't
WIC is only for like,
Like 5.
it's
It's
like
only
0
for
to
babies, infants. Yeah, 0 to 1, I think. They cut mine off at 10 months when the kids started eating food. Yeah, you don't keep WIC forever. The only reason they give you WIC longer than 12 months is if you breastfeeding, and they let you get the milk and cheese and peanut butter and stuff, because that's what you're supposed to be eating if you breastfeed.
WIC is
That's
WIC
it.
is if you're pregnant and you have an infant.
You're pregnant, right? Hey,
Most of,
Right, and once the
only
infant
supposed to
become a
last
certain
it.
age, you no longer get WIC.
The
But
oldest
older
that the
people
child
too.
is
It's older
supposed to
people
be
that
is 24 months to 2 years old. That's the latest that they will let you have it in,
And
and
okay.
that's
that's
under
only
certain
if you
circumstances.
breastfeed.
Yeah,
That's
Okay.
only if you breastfeed. If
yeah.
you're not breastfeeding, they won't give it to you that long.
My
They'll
daughter's
cut that off at 10 months or 11 months or whatever it was.
my
But
daughter
yeah,
just
that's even when
my
but
daughter
yeah,
just
that's even when I had kids. That's why I'm like, I don't know where y'all
I
get this
know,
wick stuff
I
from.
never been in New York. 'Cause I don't know. I remember always being when I got the juices and then I got the teas and cereal. So they couldn't be at 10, they couldn't be, my sons can't be 10 months old, man. Because remember, they go through the stages with you, right? So you go through the soft food, and then they start giving you the baby food, and they'll give you like cereal, they give you the milk. And
Child, they give you the cereal, the milk, and the cheese when you get the infant milk. That's because you the parent, you the mama. And if you breastfeeding, that's what you're supposed to be eating. They're not giving it to you for the kids.
yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. They're not giving you that for the kids. You getting that for yourself, for you to eat.
wow.
That's not
But
really for
that's
the kids. It's for
true
them
too.
if they eating food, but all of them ain't eating food by that point.
Because
That's why you get the milk that's separate for the infants, the
those
infant meal and all that.
because those specifically are designed. Those foods will help with milk production.
Well, my oldest son had to drink goat's milk because he was allergic to all that type of milk. Every
Yeah,
single one of those
milk is the best in the world. Amen. I
milk.
agree.
It's expensive too. It was expensive too. I don't know. But we used to go back to education because they would never just give you it. So you had to sit there and go through classes and stuff like that. I don't know. I was just thinking about that had to do with the funding that they're trying to get rid of too. But then they be giving it's in
Now
something.
after that, you have to apply for food stamps. They give you the food stamps then because the kids are eating real food. So that's when it turn over into the SNAP benefits.
But they don't be giving a lot of money for SNAP either. I mean for
They
food
just
stamps
cut it
either.
down.
Yeah.
They just cut it down because I used to get like $600 for them to. They would get 300 each, but they just dropped it down to 338 for both of them. So that's all I get now.
Well, it also depends on your income and things of that nature too. Right now too. So,
No, I ain't got no income. They can't find no income from me. All my income is the business income.
well,
I
yeah,
don't have none.
but your business is still making money, and you're still technically
They
doing business.
shut your ass up, Charles. They can't count the business income because they can't track it. They can't pull EIN numbers. All they can pull is Social Security numbers. That's how you get around them finding the business income. Since you know so much, but I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Hey, I'm
Shit.
willing to learn.
If that check is cut in the EIN number, it's not cut in my name or my social. They cannot count it as my income. It's the business income. They cannot count that. I'm not the CEO. I'm only a member. So when you register your business, make sure you register as a member and not the CEO. So that way they can't pin the money on you. Because the business expenses have to come out that money. If you have to pay employees, it come out that money. And whatever's left over is not automatically yours. It still belongs to the business, not you. That's called separating your income.
I'm guessing you're paid as an employee then.
Yep, I pay myself as an employee.
All
And
right.
I can pay myself 1099 or W-2, whichever way I prefer.
I was gonna say W-2 would be better because then you're technically quote unquote paying taxes.
No, W-2 is not better because W-2 has to be tracked. And they can find all the money that you pay
But if
W-2.
you
When you
don't
pay
have any retirement for
1099,
later on,
then
though.
they don't know what you make until you report it.
But then you don't have retirement for later on, though. If you're not paying W-2, so you're 1099.
Charles, I'm not talking to you anymore.
Just saying.
I'm not a corporation, and I'm not going to operate like a corporation. There's a difference. When you're making $1 billion a year, all that shit you talking about, yeah, you need all that. But when you ain't making $1 billion a year, ain't nobody paying for all that shit, Charles. I'm sorry. It ain't happening. Small business, corporation. There's a difference.
That's true. You're right. I concede your point.
The point, there's not a real point. Okay. I mean, the point is that's kind of like shit.
The point was I listened and I learned. I conceded her point. I can listen and learn and be corrected as well. I don't mind being on these nerves. That means I get I work.
Now, when I start making $1 billion a year, Charles, I have all that in place and make sure it's all right and tidied up so I can be
Okay.
legal and make sure I take care of all those fees. But I don't make that much, so I don't count right now.
We're gonna have to get on Charles
Yeah.
right now. You know that Charles can't go to the can't meet his girlfriend because his car.
You're really gonna do that? Go ahead. Well, you can do that.
And there's no Uber around, and there's no.
There is no Uber, not here.
No
I'm in the
taxi.
middle of nowhere, Nebraska. There is no Uber here. I guarantee that.
And there's no rental car companies either.
There's rental car companies an hour and 10 minutes away. You're right. Very good.
I'm starting to get tired. I'm trying to get tired. Y'all good?
I will deal with a rental car when it comes to that weekend. I will go ahead and rent a car that weekend, but that's about it. So
You will rent okay, Charles.
that weekend I will rent a rental car just because of the fact that I'm not going to miss that. So I'll just have to have somebody drive me all the way up there to get it.
Okay.
Which I'm going to make the mechanic do because the mechanic's the one who's sitting on my damn truck who screwed up my damn
How
truck.
far
So,
you say the rental car place is?
I knew you
about
was.
an hour and 10 minutes from me.
You said an hour and 10 minutes. Shit, I thought you
Yeah.
said 10 minutes. I quit. I'll move, honey, because you spend more gas money than you do anything. You going to pay for everything. I move.
I'm about to eat
It's
some.
too far away from everything.
Hey,
Nope.
an hour
I'm
and a
like in the
half.
middle of nowhere. It's a beautiful thing to be in the middle of nowhere.
Stop.
No,
Except
Charles,
when,
didn't want
except
to.
when my truck broke down.
You know what? Thank
Oh,
you.
my God.
You know what? You know what? I have to thank Charles because you have reminded me, Charles, that I do need to register an EIN.
There you go.
I need to do that.
I'm surprised you don't have one already.
Hey, Pink. By the
Hey,
way, I didn't
Pink.
even notice you in the comments. I apologize. Hello, Pink. How are you?
Hey, Pink, I'm sorry.
I'm getting tired. I'm just walking around.
Yes, Pink, you right. Charles was getting on my nerves.
He always
But I
gets
stopped talking to Charles. He said he listened, though. He said he learned.
I do. I listen and I learn. When I get on her nerves, I listen and learn because she's correct. There you go. Listen, here's the thing, though. If you choose to listen to the people who know what they're talking about, which we all know Mommy Money knows what the hell she's talking about, you can learn something. And yes, I do listen and learn.
Okay.
Well, I don't always know everything, Charles. I ain't going to tell that
So
story.
you know everything. I just say
But
you know
I'm
what you're
nosy
talking
as hell to try to find out as much as possible, and I will share.
I love that. You don't get. Hey, Mr. Darrow. Hey, Mr. Darrow. Right. So, anyway, I'm tired. Did I say that already?
about. Yes, you said that. That's why you were walking around.
Are you in the office tomorrow?
Are you in the bed?
No, I'm in my living room.
Oh,
No, but I asked, are you in the office tomorrow?
Tomorrow and Wednesday, I'm in the office. Honestly, that's the reason why if something was gonna be popping off, like please pop off right now because I gotta be in the office
Because you,
on Wednesday. I'm ready.
Pink, I ain't reading that
Oh,
comment.
goodness.
Charles, read
Pink,
that
really?
comment yourself.
I just read it. Goodness gracious. Oh, goodness. I don't know. We'll see how that works. We don't know how that will work. That's a thing that we'll see how things work after we progress, after we meet.
And then I asked him, like, why don't she just go to him?
Because
he said,
that's
"Oh, I'm the man." That's what he said.
I didn't say no, here we go again with you keep spreading this I'm the man thing on me. I have never said I'm the man. You hear that shit a lot from all the other men that come into your life. There's a difference. But I am respectful. I'm not going to ask her to come down here. Let me ask you that.
No chick.
Hold on. Listen, I'm going to ask all three of you ladies a question. Okay, here it is. How attractive would it be for me to call you and say, hey, would you do me a favor and drive an hour and 10 minutes down here to me to pick me up to take you to dinner up there, another hour and 10 minutes up there, and then we'll spend the night together. Boy, that sounds attractive, doesn't it?
Click, man. You hear the dial tone on the goddamn phone because you know what you gonna hear from me. You will not hear another word. Not one
That's
other
it.
word.
For a long
See my
time.
point right there.
Everybody, look here, Charles.
Yes,
If
ma'am.
I'm horny as a horny dog, I'm driving to come get that little white meat. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. There's gonna be some pony being ride. Child, please. I'll be like, I'll be there in an hour, 10 minutes, child.
It's a new thing, right? Like you've been with her for what, almost a year now?
I have been speaking with her for over a year yet.
And they're about to meet. They introduce the kids together.
No, first we're going to introduce each other and meet each other, and then we'll introduce the kids together. Yeah. Huh?
It's the same weekend. It's not like
It
you
is the
wait.
same weekend, but it still at least is in first, and it's in order. I have to do it in order.
You have to do it in
You know
order.
what?
I do.
But see, she knows him very well, so she's gonna let him take the wheel. So he feels the way he wants to handle her. He gets his car fixed. He's gonna go get a rental and go to her because he's such
right.
a gentleman. That is so sweet. But child, some of these women we don't care. We'll drive an hour and 10 minutes and get
Well,
that bitch.
it would be different if we had already met and all of that stuff, and we've already made, and we decided to continue forward on the relationship long term, right? That would be different. And yes, hey, my truck's broke down. If you want to come down, sure, right? That would be different. But I'm definitely not going to do that the first time we meet. I'm definitely not going to ask her to do that the first time we're going to go to dinner and things of that nature. Absolutely not. That would be very disrespectful.
Yeah, that is true. If that's the first time y'all meeting, it would be unattractive that all of a sudden, the whole entire year we've been talking, and on the day we're supposed to meet, your vehicle's down and you have all these excuses. Yeah, I kind of agree with you on that one.
Exactly. So I now you understand. And Adrian's over there like, and I still
Hey, mommy, money, and Charles, and my baby Adrian. Oh,
Hey, my pink. And my butterfly up top and my Care Bear at the bottom.
oh, how are you doing, Empress? I mean, you've been quiet.
Yeah, no, I'm surviving. I'm surviving.
Survivor.
Yeah.
She ain't right. Listen, Adrian, what she's saying is right. We all surviving in this administration. Yeah. That's what you get.
Seriously.
Hey, Crystal, how are you? By the way,
What you take it off? I'm sorry.
I think she froze.
She sure did. Her face is just.
Wait, I'm going to screenshot. I got to froze.
She sure did. Her face is just.
Wait, I'm going to screenshot. I got to screenshot that. I got it.
Was I quick enough? Did I was quick enough? I was trying not to get a screenshot. Am I still frozen? Am I still frozen? I'm tired. Sorry, I kicked y'all out. I was trying to get him not to get me a picture of me. Like, I left. I didn't want him to get a picture of me. I look this crazy. Go to bed. I know I'm gonna go to bed. It is too late. I'm fucking tired. You know my bedtime is at 8 o'clock. So I am gonna leave. You guys be safe in these TikTok streets. I caused the loop. What happened? I didn't want Charles to screenshot me. I know. I heard him. As I was swiping, I heard him say he already got it. That's not nice. That wasn't very nice of him. And I wasn't quick enough. But I am going to go to bed. Hey, Midnight Voice. I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired. And I'm in the office. So, yeah, you're not going to see me. You'll probably see me at my lunchtime. I might go live at nighttime. But depending on what's going on in town, you'll see if you see me, okay? I love you guys. You guys have a great night. I love you guys to pieces. Every single one of you. You don't know how much each and every one of you guys mean to me. You really do mean a lot to me, and I appreciate you. Valentine, please. I don't know what to tell you. I wish I could take that pain away from you. Wish I could take the pain away. I love you too, and you have a great rest of your night. Bye.